What have you lost being an entrepreneur? Absolutely nothing. Thank heavens for entrepreneurship. I and my husband are native, called First Nations here in Canada, in a western, rural area. Due to some physical problems, my husband can no longer do labor jobs, and because he escaped from residential school at the age of 12, he wasn't educated. We thought he could get driving jobs such as water delivery to farms, but after being turned down a number of times from different driving jobs, one of the owners came clean and told us he couldn't hire him because farmers won't abide a native on their land. He let us know that to hire my husband would hurt his business. That's okay, that's the reality businesses have to deal with in farming areas. We have no wish to hurt the business of someone just trying to provide for his family. We hold no grudges, we just hope things will be better for our children, and we know it will. All in all, Canadians are pretty good people. Our business provides for us, and our children, and we are proud of our product. My husband became a fisherman on the Great Slave Lake in the Northwest Territories, at the age of 12, for about 30 years before his heart finally protested, developing an arrhythmia, putting an end to that career. Now we sell pickerel, walleye, lake trout, northern pike, and whitefish at farmers markets. We had fish stores before, but have found farmers markets to be more successful. Thousands and thousands of customers go through many of the markets, with the intention to buy local, quality food. You can't beat Canada's lakes for the best freshwater fish in the world. Half of all the freshwater lakes in the world are in Canada, after all. We named our company after our daughter, because while we were still fishing, we put our little baby girl in a fish box, and she would rock to sleep while we pulled the nets. Of course, we made sure she was perfectly safe. I won't mention the name of the company, as this isn't a plug. We are quite thankful for farmers markets, as it provides an unconventional way for those of us who need it, to make money. Entrepreneurship provides for us surprisingly well, thank you. Many of us wouldn't have it any other way. 1. Fear of new challenges. Instead I enjoy them and continue to look for new ones. 2. Fear of failure. I am constantly trying new things and failing. But the successes outweigh the failures, and I learn from the failures. So both outcomes help my business and personal growth. 3. Fear of being fired. If one customer fires me, my business won't fail. And if they do fire us, it is probably for the best. And being fired from a past job is what led me to become an entrepreneur. 4. Fear of having to fire somebody. My business coach once said, firing somebody could be the best favor you can do for them, as it could lead them to find their perfect fit elsewhere. 5. The need to work long hours. I know this sounds contradictory and is not the norm for most entrepreneurs, but hiring great people to perform the day-to-day tasks and the stuff I prefer not to do frees me up to do what I want to do. Spending time with my family is more important to me than working an extra 40 hours a week to make more money. 6. The need to conform to company culture. Instead I can set my own culture and lead by example and put my people ahead of profit. 7. Limits. I can take my business in whatever direction I want without having to justify every decision or spend to another party. But I still have a great team to bounce ideas off of. But the risk is mine to take even if they don't agree. I wouldn't have grown the business so much if I didn't take risks that others may not be willing to take. A lot. Trying to build something from the ground up is exhausting. Personally, I've lost friends, family and have no social life outside trying to build a venture. The toll exacted is heavy. Also, having nothing is a blessing in disguise because you get to truly appreciate the success, should it come your way. Should you choose this course, it would be prudent to mentally and emotionally prepare yourself for the rejection, failure, public and otherwise, the ridicule, the doubts, the sleepless nights and a general sense of failure. Form a carapace and expect all these things and more.